Cheers, everybody. Happy first day of July of 2021. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for tuning in to Jam Happy Hour. I'm really excited because today we've got somebody tuned in that I'm very excited to hear from, both musically and in terms of what's going on in his life. And with that being said, I've got Jordan Matthew Young. How we doing?
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for tuning in. And you're tuned in from, are you over in Texas or Tennessee? Where are you at right now?
I am. I'm in Austin. Texas. I'm at home. And yeah, I've been in Utah for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I was kind of sort of taking a break and also just like playing some shows in my hometown. It had been a really long time since I had done any shows like in Salt Lake or anywhere in Utah. And also a long time since I had done any good like hiking and camping, you know?
Yes, absolutely. And okay, it's a good thing that you are now in Austin, because if you were still in Utah, you wouldn't be able to buy wine or anything on Sunday, right? In Utah, you can't?
You can buy beer, but the liquor stores are state run. And so it's, yeah, like if the liquor store's closed, that's it. You can't go get wine at like the grocery store, you know.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, the state run thing is unfortunate because it's just like they're all the same. They all have like the exact same hours. And you know what I mean? Like here, you can go to a bodega and get like whatever, anything they've got there, you know. And we have Specs too, Specs is like incredible. It's just a gigantic. It's a liquor store, but they have food and like all kinds of snacks and like all kinds of little cool. They have like a big humidor with cigars and stuff. We love Specs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. They have like literally everything
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
would ever need.
Yeah, it's like you can get your groceries at Specs, you know.
Yeah. Well, I remember when I found out that other states, because I'm here in Napa in California, I remember finding out that other states you can't like buy alcohol of any kind at grocery stores. Other places you have to go to like a specific liquor mart, and I remember being so thrown off by that and just being really appreciative to live where I live.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that was a big deal for me when I was a kid, learning that you could do that, you know. That was like the big thing growing up in Utah was you had to go to the edge of the state to get normal, just normal liquor laws, you know. And so the thing was to always go to Wyoming or go to Nevada.
Nevada.
And yes, is that what it is? Nevada.
Yes. I went to school there. There's literally t-shirts and it's not Nevada, it's
not
Nevada.
That's so funny. Where'd you went to college there or what?
Yeah, Wolfpack, UNR.
Nice, that's awesome.
So to everyone who's tuned in right now, if this discussion's making you thirsty, it is Thirsty Thursday after all.
Yes.
Then we've got some links posted as to where you can find our wines, whether you'd like them shipped or you can use Drizzly, which is really cool, like basically food delivery service, but for the liquid diet. So check that out. It's all going to be posted. Did you get the wine?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. I was gone when it got here. And they tried like 3 times to deliver it, apparently.
Oh, no.
But I went and got it at the UPS like customer center. They had it, yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. All right,
Yes.
well.
It was safe and sound.
Happy first day of July, Jordan. And
Thank you.
are you ready for some music? You want to get into the first song?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
So, Susanna, we're going to do first. This is when I wrote... it seems like years and years ago, sometimes I'll have an idea for a song and it will get started and then it'll, you know, fizzle out and I'll move on to the next thing and I'll go through notebooks from years ago and little recordings that I have stacked up and all of a sudden rediscover a song and jump on it and finish it years and years later, and that's how this one came about. I started it, I feel like 10 years ago, and then I just finally finished it like not that long ago. It goes like this. You know I'd leave here in the morning or in the middle of the night. I'd head into the twilight over just one word, Susanna. Our love is old now as a memory, like a song taken by the wind. It's strong as a river, springtime flood, Susanna. Oh, Susanna, please. Oh, Susanna, please. Susanna. If I could see you one more time, if I could swim across the sea, just to touch the face that's ever on my mind, Susanna. Oh, Susanna, please. Oh, Susanna, please. Ooh. Susanna. Susanna. That's it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jordan Matthew Young, everybody. We're going to be linking where you can find him. It's actually very easy because his website, his Instagram handle, Facebook, they're all Jordan Matthew Young. The site's jordanmatthewyoung.com. On YouTube, it's Jordan Matthew Young. So makes it real easy for you to bounce around and go check out like his covers and originals. I think it's Sweet Tooth and Rain or Shine and Mona that you've got on YouTube, to just name a few of your originals.
Yeah.
Now, okay, we're going to take it back real quick to The Voice, season 20. You ultimately got to choose between Blake Shelton, Kelly Clarkson, and Nick Jonas when they all turned their chairs around. And what was it that kind of inspired you to go Team Blake?
Really, it was just the way that Blake and I kind of interacted in that moment. You know, that's it. I've never seen the show, or I don't really know anything about the show either. So the whole thing is just really surreal to me in that moment, and I'm just kind of thinking, Blake and I seem to have a lot in common. We seem to kind of be on the same page with a lot of things. Musically, I think he's just sort of genuinely talking to me like a guy that I could just hang out with, and that's why ultimately I chose him. I didn't have a lot of strategy as far as, Blake could help me win or something like that, I was just wanted to go with who felt like kind of the most authentic interaction was, and that was it.
Got to go with your gut.
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
specific moment. But I have a question too. So who's taller between you and Blake? Because you're what, like
Blake is
6'4",
huge.
6'5"?
No, I'm
You're
6
tall.
foot. I'm 6 foot.
What?
Yeah, Blake is like 6'5". He's huge.
Oh,
He's like easily 5 inches taller than me. Yeah.
okay. Okay. Well, I feel like you have the music to make up for it though. And I mean, Nick Jonas is like 5'7".
Yeah, he's a little guy. Him and they actually all three, Kelly, Nick, and Legend were all pretty short. Like Kelly is very petite. I didn't realize like how little teeny she is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny. Like I didn't realize how huge Blake is. He's a huge guy.
Yeah. TV, it's so
Right.
funny. And then I've learned like like the Zac Efrons and the Nick Jonases, like they in movies or just commercials or music videos, they literally will put the guys on like pedestals.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like just make all the angles for filming super different so that it looks like they're taller than the girl in the scene or whatever is being filmed.
It's true, yeah. Like, it's so bizarre when you think about like Tom Cruise. All these super famous guys are like pretty short. I don't know what the deal is with that. If it's like they're extra tenacious because they're tiny or what. But
Yeah.
I ran into Rob Zombie one time. He's tiny, tiny
Really?
guy.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know. It's very interesting.
That's
But yeah, they
funny.
pull out the Apple box, or they make those shoes. They wear these like platform
Yeah.
shoes. You know.
Yeah, they have the like it doesn't look like they're healed, but then on the inside it has the thing to bump them up. Yeah. And you got Christy. Christy says Jordan most gorgeous on the show, hands down. Christy,
Thank you,
how
Christy.
sweet. And shout out to Peter, because Peter is saying that they're here 6 a.m. their time, tuned in.
Oh wow! Yeah,
From
they're in
Indonesia.
Wow,
So cool.
that is
Shout out to you.
awesome. Wow.
It was cool too. I was reading that at one point Kelsey Ballerini had subbed in for Kelly Clarkson, and I've met her husband Morgan Evans. He performed here at our downtown Napa wine and music studio, and was super sweet. They're just an amazing couple. But she said that you seemed very comfortable on stage.
Oh yeah. Well, for me, my strong suit was that I've been playing on the road and just in my local town wherever I'm living, for a really long time. Most of the people on the show are young artists that are sort of budding, and that was my thing. That's what I brought to the table, was just that I'm a working musician this has been my full-time job for a really long time,
Yeah.
So it was far from my first rodeo, not that it's very unique experience. Like there's definitely nothing like playing on that sound stage. It's totally unique, especially because it was completely empty. It made it really bizarre, but yeah, like that's what I do. That's what I do for a living. I've been doing it for a really long time, and I had to make myself really comfortable. I didn't just walk on stage the very first time just totally casual. It was
Right.
it was a decision to be like, this is really not that weird. It's just playing music. The sound is weird and the room is kind of strange and there's no audience, but I realized like by my second performance, like, hey, this isn't that different, from
Right.
just playing a show. So I just decided after it was in my second performance, I would say, when I decided to just be comfortable,
Heck yeah. And before we get into a couple more songs, so if you could choose any musician or just any artistic talent, any person, dead or alive, who you'd want to sit down, have a beer, have a glass of wine with, and just like chat about life or music or anything, who would you want to gain any inspiration or just advice from?
Man, that's a great question. The whole like favorite band of all time thing questions, like really change. My answer changes all the time because I don't like I still listen to the stuff I listened to when I was a kid, but my favorite bands, like change all the time. But I do have kind of one consistent go-to for whatever reason of somebody I would love to have been able to just hang out with, and maybe we wouldn't have gotten much done as far as like advice goes. But Jim Morrison, I
Oh yeah.
would really have liked to have even just partied with him one night. Maybe I wouldn't have survived, but I think any kind of like philosophical knowledge or even just a drunken screaming match would have been really entertaining and really insightful. And I love the Doors. I think Jim had a really big influence on me when I was a kid, you know.
Yeah, I think Jim and the Doors music in general, like every time I'm listening to it, it can kind of transcend environments. Like I can listen to the Doors when I'm upset or angry and pissed, or like if you're, you know, getting ready to go to a show or concert, or if you're having a chill night, you can kind of use their music in any circumstance, and that's what's cool about it.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of party songs and then straight spoken word, you know, poetry. Really, really diverse, really artistic, and like kind of misunderstood band, I think, in a lot of ways. I know people that like really don't like them, you know, which is a good sign, honestly, if you kind of polarize listeners. I like that they're very different, that nobody sounds like them.
Exactly. And I would have to argue that you are kind of the same way. You have that sort of poetic sense to your lyrics, and very unique voice and overall vibe that you give off with your music. So appreciate you tuning in and joining us today. So
thank you. This is awesome. I'm glad I could be here.
You want to do, what do we think about 2 songs back to back?
Definitely. Yeah.
All right.
What we had like a little list. Is this Lift Our Love on 66?
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's do it. Okay, cool. This one, there was a time where my hugest influence was Bessie Smith, Dixieland jazz, Queen. She, you know, was kind of considered like the grandmother of modern blues music. And so I was writing a lot of these kind of like Dixieland tunes, and this one is called We Left Our Love on 66. True story. We start to slow down in another town, Full Court Street. My heart is on the ground. Think I left it back in Oklahoma City. This road I know will someday show the way. Lord, I pray. It's hard for me to get my fix, yeah. Ever since we left our love on 66, the highway winds, telling me I'm wasting my time. So sweet pines just keep on passing me by. Though this road I know gonna show the way. It's hard for me to get my fix. Ever since we left our love on 66. Ever since we left our love on 66, baby. We left our love on 66. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. One of my favorites.
Thank you. All right, you ready for part 2?
Yeah.
All right, so to everyone that's tuned in, thank you for joining us, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch. Make sure that you check out Left Our Love on 66. You can find the music and all the links in between. I think just at jordanmatthewyoung.com, you've got all the links to the different songs on there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Videos and all that stuff, yeah.
Heck yeah. And you've got people in the comments giving you a round of applause. We got Lindsay. How you doing, Lindsay? And we've got Christy giving you 2 thumbs up. So
Thanks, guys.
cheers to everyone.
Awesome.
All right.
Let's see. What was our next one we wanted to do?
I think it's Walk Through This World with Me.
Oh, right. Okay. This is great. This is a George Jones song. And this has just had a really big influence on me and kind of like how I sing. I don't know, I just love the way he sings. I've always been a huge fan of George Jones, and I love country. But there's a world that's more like in the jazz and kind of like adult contemporary world of country. It's not straight up like Hank Sr. country, and this is a great example of that. Walk through this world with me, go where I go, share all my dreams with me. I love you so. In life we search, and sometimes we find. I've looked for you a long, long time, and now that I found you, new horizons I see. Come take my hand and walk through this world with me. Walk through this world with me, go where I go, share all my dreams with me. I love you so. In life we search, and sometimes we find. Lord, I've looked for you a long, long time. And now that I've found you, new horizons I see. Come take my hand and walk through this world with me. Oh, come take my hand, walk through this world with me. Yeah, they don't write love songs like that anymore.
Shout out to George Jones.
Yes.
And shout out to Jordan Matthew Young, everybody, wherever you're at. Show us in the comments that you're given a round of applause or standing ovation, what have you. It's really exciting to have the live music coming back, but it's also
Yes.
really cool that we have this virtual option of providing these concerts because, you know, I hope that at some point in the near future you can venture on over to Napa. We can pour you some wine and you can maybe perform here in the wine and music studio. But in the meantime, it's like when people are still staying at home or it isn't that easy to come over to Napa, we can have this concert online. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually am a huge fan of this like entire platform that literally just came out of nothing during COVID because you know, you can perform for people all over the world and everyone is all watching it at the same time wherever they are. I think it's really, really cool.
Right.
And I would love to come and visit you guys. Yeah, I hope I get to do that one day. That would be awesome.
Heck yeah. Now, not to like compare you to anyone's appearance, and I'm not going to say to the audience watching just yet who I think you look like, but if you're watching, tell us in the comments what person, whether it's a random person that is in your life that Jordan won't even know, or if it's a famous person, let us know who's his lookalike, who's his doppelganger. I'm curious to see if someone has the same opinion as me.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear this. I have many. This is a thing that is talked about all the time.
Is it because of the hair or the
I
face
would
or the voice?
assume it's the hair and
Okay.
the kind of music I play. Yeah, there's many. Very interested to see what you say because there's so many different things that I hear, which is funny. Just
I want to hear, what was the last tattoo you got? Because I see you've got some stacked up on your arms. What was the last one you got done?
It was probably this magpie.
Oh, okay.
See this big.
Very nice.
Yeah, my friend Sarah Diaz-Avedo, she's like a freak talent. She's done a bunch of my tattoos. She did this Betty Boop tattoo on my arm and all kinds of this crazy pattern. And she's just a brilliant, like prodigy artist that is based out of Salt Lake City. And I was real good friends with her and her mom and I did a bunch of work for her and we built up some trade. So it's funny, over like a 2-3 year period I was just exclusively getting tattoos from her, you know. And I think that was the last one I got, was this bird. Yeah, I was supposed to go get some in Salt Lake last time. I was just barely before I flew back, but I couldn't. I didn't have time, and I hadn't gotten one in quite a while. I kind of ran out of ideas. It's like a thing I never really thought about, but eventually when you've gotten all of your like main ideas, you know, you just realize, oh yeah, I don't have anything that I am so passionate about that I need it permanently drilled into my skin. But I kind of found some new ideas, you know, and so I'm looking to get something done soon. But that is like, people are booked out months and months right now because now that things have been opening up, you know, that's like one of the first things people went and did apparently.
Yeah.
Tattoos.
I only have two, but I got this one on my arm. It's super like light-handed, but
yeah.
I got it during it's a poppy.
Oh,
But,
cool, yeah.
I got it done in November when I was in Hawaii. My boyfriend and I, he found this guy, and he doesn't even know how many tattoos he has, but he had this guy, he like came to our hotel room with all of his stuff and did it in the hotel room, which I think
Awesome.
is not legal. I don't know.
I
But
don't know either. I have one of those I did in my buddy's living room. I don't know if it's legal either, but it's a lot of fun. I think it's awesome.
yeah.
I
But
like those.
what's the most painful tattoo of all of them that you've gotten?
My hand was my first tattoo on the top of my hand. And those are always really painful. I think anyone that has a hand tattoo would tell you, like the top of your foot, the top of your hand, and your ribs. I feel like my chest hurt pretty bad when it starts getting near your armpit and like your sternum, like your chest plate here. It's like rock hard, and there's nothing. It's just skin,
Yeah.
just bone right there. That like anywhere near your armpit or anything, I think hurts a lot. But I'm just gonna stick with my hand and say that was the most painful tattoo. Was my first one.
My first one was my inner ankle, like
Real
going
bony
onto my
area.
foot. But I thought the bone would hurt the most, but it was just kind of an annoying rattling of the
Yeah,
bone, I guess.
right.
It was like more on the skin of the inside of my foot area and then like upwards towards my leg that hurt way more, which I didn't expect. Thought the bone area would hurt more, but it was just like an annoying shaking
Just
feeling.
rattling, yeah, totally.
But then
I
it was
know what
more
you
like that searing pain in the other spots,
mean. Oh my
like
god.
near the armpit or like near your foot. Ugh.
Yeah, it really starts to wear after it's been a while. Like if you have a lot of ink in it, like this portrait that I have, it had a lot of shading and wiping and wiping and wiping, and like the raw, it starts to just get really raw,
Yeah.
I also know that anywhere where there's like sort of transitional skin, like your top layers of your arms and things like that get all this sun exposure and that are always just kind of out and being like, in the elements or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, where you kind of have the line of this really fine skin like underneath. This really hurts a lot, this area.
Oh, yeah.
It's like baby skin.
Yep.
And then where your hand transitions to your palm,
Yeah.
this probably just this tiny little corner of this tattoo
Yep.
probably hurt more than the entirety of the whole thing.
That makes
where
so
it
much sense.
changes to palm skin. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what the deal is there, but that was so painful.
Oh my
It's not-
gosh.
it's not here.
But like there's something about tattoos where you're like, yeah, it hurt, but I want to do it again.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I find that I'm constantly like addicted to anything like that. Like I grew up doing like free solo rock climbing, and then got really addicted to all kinds of like adrenaline stuff. I
Yeah.
feel like I seek that kind of stuff out, and anyone that's covered in tattoos obviously is getting them because they are getting some kind of enjoyment out of it.
Yeah. And they're not cheap.
No, that's the other reason I haven't got one in so long. They are very expensive, and man, it's like you find a really good artist, and then they're booked out 5 months, and you like use that money on something else, and
Right.
yeah, I really want to go get some new ones though.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, if everyone who's watching wants to head on over, if you're feeling tipsy on this fine Thirsty Thursday, first day of July,
Yes.
then venture on over to the virtual tip jar. Venmo is at Jordan Matthew Young. You can find him on all the social platforms with the same exact handle. And before we get into another song, we have got, let's see, Christy Davis says you look like Greg Allman.
Yeah, there's the number one. The number one pick is Greg
Oh my
Allman
gosh.
most of the time. Yeah.
So funny. And then Linda De Azevedo.
Oh, Linda, I was just talking about. So her daughter is Sarah, the one that did my tattoos.
Yeah, she said, love your shout out to Sarah.
That's awesome.
That's so dang cool of you. Sarah and I are your two biggest fans here in Salt Lake City and so happy for your success.
Oh, that's so sweet. That is awesome.
raise a glass
Linda
to
is
you,
the
Linda.
coolest. She is the coolest.
Oh, and she sent a heart and then a bright star and then another bright star and a heart. How cute.
That's
Cheers, Linda. All right, what are we going to hear next?
what are we gonna do next? Jackson. Yeah. That's what I thought intuitively. So I started tuning down. This song was originally in a totally different key, and I started collaborating on it with my buddy Gordy from Band of Heathens. Shout out to those guys, killer band. And this is a really cool story for me. Like, I woke up with this entire song written in my head.
Oh,
like
wow.
All the melody, the guitar parts, everything. And I just didn't have any lyrics other than Jackson. I just had this like repetitive line of saying Jackson, hold on Jackson. And so I sent it over to my buddy Doug Strahan here in Austin, Texas, one of my favorite songwriter buddies, collaborator. And he wrote most of the words, and we came up with this song from that, just from a dream. It's really crazy. Yeah, it goes like this. Getting along has been unkind. Hard years of chasing a dirty dime. I made a life as free as I could find. You used to say in my lowest times, hold on, Jackson, hold on tonight. Meet me down by the river, we'll take in the morning light. You married up to that farmer John. I stayed on the wrong side of the law. I can understand why you settled down. Drinking, gambling, ain't no account. Hold on, Jackson, hold on tonight. Meet me down by the river, we'll take in the morning light. Hold on to me. If you wait just one more night, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Yeah. Hold on, Jackson, hold on tonight. Meet me down by the river, we'll take in the morning light. Hold on, Jackson, hold on tonight. Meet me down by the river, we'll take in the morning light.
Woo!
Shout out to Doug Strahan. He wrote some really cool words to that song.
Shout out to Doug, if you're out there watching. Cheers to you. Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay,
What?
sorry. Jennifer Olson
That's my
just
mom.
commented.
That's my mom.
Okay, so awesome. My Thor. Okay, so Chris Hemsworth. Okay, I was gonna say, you look like, have you ever watched Schitt's Creek?
Oh, I have. I love that show.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look like if Chris Elliott and Chris Hemsworth had a baby.
Wait, which one was Chris Elliott?
Chris Elliott's rolling shit.
Oh my God, I love that guy. He's so funny.
You look like
That
this
guy's so
combination because Chris Hemsworth is like too beautiful. Like no one in real life looks like
No,
Chris
he's like
Hemsworth.
a freak. Yeah,
But then Roland, Chris Elliott,
that guy's so funny.
is so hilarious. I think that you have the charisma, and I think it's like your nose. Maybe you have his nose. It's
Yeah.
something. It's like if they were to have a child, the two Chris's,
That would be
you would be the product.
Can you imagine that? That sex tape would be crazy. I love that guy. He's really funny in like so many things. I remember he's in Something About Mary, old school throwback.
Oh my
comedy.
God.
Remember that?
Cameron Diaz. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Love
It's
that.
like post The Mask, and she's in The Mask with Jim Carrey.
All right, let's see
Should
here.
we do another?
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm thinking, we
Yeah.
do another two
Cool.
back to back, and then we'll end with that seventh song after we talk for a little bit.
Awesome.
Cheers, everyone.
Let's see. Cheers, indeed. Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy 1st of July.
So I think we were going to do this song called Swingin' Hammers, right? This is by my buddy Jonathan Terrell. Really killer songwriter, musician in general, aficionado. We're doing some co-writes right now. He is crushing it at all times. He's opening for Midland, a bunch of shows coming up, and he's just a local Austin dude that's really, really talented. And he, at our last songwriting session, he said, "Man, I have this song. I've been holding it for a really long time, and I think it'd be cool if you sang it." And so he just kind of showed me how it went and sent me the words. And this is just kind of my take on it. I've only played it a couple times. I'm trying to get like more comfortable singing it, and I think it's a great song. It goes like this. I know what you're thinking, that this is just another plea. But I ain't trying to win your heart anymore. I already know how you feel about me. I spent some time in San Francisco. That's where the highway ends. I made my way to Colorado. I took a job cutting logs for a Portuguese man. And if you're headed my way, whatever that may be, let me know if you wanna see me. Let me know if you're ready to be. Let me know if you want me around. And I'll run so fast, swinging hammers, just to tear that old wall down. I would have done this 100 times again. We could have changed a million things. I got hooked on your poison. Somehow you needed my sting. So we built this wall over a matter of time. And when the mortar dried. I looked everywhere for you, and then I heard your voice on the other side. I hope you saw the lights of Chicago. I hope you're living grand. Let me know if I can see you again. Let me know if I'm your man. Let me know if you want me around. Then I'll run so fast, swinging hammers, just to tear that old wall down. Oh, I'll run so fast, swinging hammers. So tear that old wall down. Tear that old wall down. Yeah. Very cool song. Jonathan Terrell. Love it, man. I like his stuff a lot. And let's do a blues song. Big part of why I got into playing music in the first place was blues, classic blues. Stuff like John Lee Hooker. Walter. And this Little Walter song in particular, Last Night, is what it's called. One of my first blues songs I ever really learned. Like this. Last night I lost the best friend I ever had. Last night I lost the best friend I ever had. Well, she gone and left me. That made me feel so bad. Now it's early in the morning, and my love is coming down for you. Ooh. Early in the morning, yeah, my love is coming down for you. Ooh. Don't you tell me, baby, baby, what in the world can we do? till tomorrow. Till you told me every day bring by a change. Wait until tomorrow. Till you told me every day bring by a change. You know that I love you. Ain't that just a crying shame? Oh, yeah. Woo. Yeah, one of my favorites. Thank you.
Round
Thank
of
you, thank you.
applause. We've got some cheers coming in from SoCal, from Shelly. Christy is giving you a rose, it looks like.
Thank you, Christy.
Cheers to Jordan Matthew Young. Make sure that you follow on Instagram. If you're feeling tipsy, venture on over. It's the same handle, at Jordan Matthew Young. Because let's get this man another tattoo.
Yeah, that's
And
what the fund is for.
maybe, you know, in the Venmo donation, tell him what tattoo he should get, and maybe he'll listen. I don't know.
Yeah,
Linda,
if you put enough in there, if you put enough money in there, I'll just get whatever tattoo you tell me.
he's itching for one. Come on, people. Okay, so as we all know, everyone that's watching right now, Jordan has luscious locks of hair. And we had some really funny comments talking about who Jordan looks like. If you still have your opinion that you have yet to disclose, please put it in the comments. I want to hear. And also, for all 42 of you that are tuned in right now, where are you tuned in from? We want to know. Because it makes us feel like we're at a concert together when we know where all these comments are coming from and who we're talking to. I have a joke for you, Jordan.
Okay, let's get it. Let's hear it. I can't wait.
So, okay, the local wig shop. It's like so frustrating. It's like this wig shop, it's happened a few other times, but last night, again, it happens. It got broken into.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now they've had to replace all the locks again.
Man, these guys have got to figure something out.
All the locks.
All the locks.
As I'm flipping my hair. Oh, the poor Aquarius. Oh no.
Oh my God.
And now you take a sip.
It's a masterpiece.
It's Thirsty Thursday, Jordan.
Yeah.
It's sipping
I'm
time
very thirsty after that
for each joke.
dry masterpiece.
Oh man.
That's awesome.
We got Linda from Nashville. Oh my goodness, we were just talking about Germany earlier. So Joe is tuned in from Hamburg.
Cool. Yes.
There
There he is. What's
Shout
up,
out to
buddy?
Joe.
Yeah, Hamburg. We have some really, really fun shows out there, man. Joe is a really good dude. Joe is, not only has he turned me on to some really cool stuff, but he also has given me some gear that I still use, some pedals. He's given me some like guitar pedals that I still use. And
wow.
yeah, I have some of my favorite people are out in Germany, man. I've played some incredible shows out there. I love it. I love it there.
Now what about Brittany, France? That was a good time, yeah?
Yeah, it was amazing. I was talking about the Chateau Blues Festival that I got to do. This would have been about 3 years ago now, playing out in Brittany, France, at this incredible, in this village, basically, in this castle. It's held within the walls of the like original courtyard of this castle, and it's just, yeah, I mean, I have so many amazing memories of shows in Europe, and we were going out there like twice a year, pretty steady for a while, and I hope to get back out there soon. Shout out to TJ Concerts and everybody in Europe that's been so supportive over the years. I think we've been playing out there for like 6 years or something, and I can't wait to get back out there. Some of my favorite shows that I ever get to play are out there.
Well, why do the French only eat one egg for breakfast? Jordan, why do you think
You
that
have all
is?
these jokes. Why?
Because in France, one egg is enough.
Dude. Oh my God.
And that's another sip.
So you're putting your French expertise like in play now.
Yeah, you know, I'm
You've
pretty
mastered
much,
multiple languages
I'm an expert. I took it for 6th grade.
from
The
sixth
entirety,
grade.
just the
For
entirety of
just
6th
that
grade.
whole year. Wow.
Yeah, I know like 3 words. I know je ne sais pas.
Nailed it.
Je m'appelle Sam.
Flawless
That's
accent.
it. De toi.
Yeah, all the way to 3. What else do you need, you know? Because you
Yeah.
could order 3 drinks and then just come back later and order 3 more. You don't need to say,
Yeah.
like, I need 10 drinks now, you know?
Or like if I'm really thirsty, I would just go, de,
These
and then,
guys.
yeah.
They'd
You
just
know?
hand you anything. They might hand you any drink. You don't know what that is.
Oh my goodness. Well, lots of people tuned in from lots of places. We've got Shannon from Virginia who says you should get a 40s or 50s style hula girl tat. All right, Shannon, let's see you in
I
that
like that.
Venmo.
No, totally. I have my Betty Boop is very 40s
Yeah.
style, but I should get one of those sailor chick tattoos.
Like
I'm
the
getting
Sailor
like
Jerry
a
sort of.
traditional style one that's a jukebox up here sometime soon. If you guys put any money in that Venmo, then I'll go get it.
And the link is right
There, it's down
there.
it
There it is. Woo!
Magic! Wow.
Got Diane in Florida. We've got Alexandra in Sacramento. We've got Christy who's in Edmonton, Canada, and it's Canada Day and her birthday. You're a Cancer. All right, I did not want to leave her out because she might get emotional.
Right.
She's a
girls,
Cancer.
cancers,
Yeah, you know. Love you, Christy.
I have been getting this crazy response from Canada since the television show that I just didn't. I don't know. Like 10 million people watched the show.
Right.
It's a lot of people, and I didn't even know that they could. I don't think they can vote. Actually, I don't think anybody out of America can vote. But I didn't realize like there was this like. There just has been this huge, overwhelming amount of people from Canada contacting me, like, "Hey, please come play Canada," and it's just been super cool because I've been fortunate to travel a lot to play music, like most of the states, and then all over Europe, and I have never gone to Canada, and really, really would like to once they are opened up, and. I was just surprised how many people contacted me from Canada. I would really love to go up there and play. I've always heard amazing things about like the shows and stuff up there.
Yeah. Well, Christy, I think you're the spokesperson, I guess, for
all of
Canada.
Canada, yeah.
Can this man come perform over there?
Can I do
Can
that?
this man do it? Oh, thank you for the fake laugh. I
No,
appreciate
it's
it.
all real laughs for me.
All right.
Zingers.
So wherever everyone is right now, we've got someone who's watching from Indonesia. Wherever you're at, rise and shine, everybody, because we've got a great song to close the show out. It's called Rise and Shine.
Indeed. Here's another one that is by my buddy Doug Strahan. Just an awesome artist here in Austin, Texas. This is one of his. I love this song, Rise and Shine. I'm telling you, boy, you got to rise and shine. Let them people in on your light. Wake from sleep and get on up. Show the world how you rise and shine. Gonna get higher than the church's steeple. Touch the tippy toe of the Lord. Your rope ladder down for all the fine people. Touch the tippy toe of the Lord. Well, I'm telling you, boy, you got to rise and shine. Let them people in on your light. Wake from your sleep, get on up. Show the world how you rise and shine. Shake the mud from your boots, from the eyeballs of blood. Kiss your fair one goodbye, it's time to run. Don't worry about your roots, they're thick with mud and blood. They're just lightning and the crackling to be done. Oh. Well, I'm telling you, boy, rise and shine. Let them people in on your light. Wake from your sleep, baby, got to get on up. Show the world how you rise and shine. How you rise and shine. Show the world you rise and shine. Show the world how you rise and shine.
Woo! Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Jordan Matthew Young. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who's been in the comments, who's been watching over the entirety of today's Jam Happy Hour live stream. Check out that last song off of the 2017 EP. You can find that at jordanmatthewyoung.com. Check him out on Instagram, Venmo. Let's get this man a tattoo. Now, that song, before we head out of here, it just reminded me, I woke up this morning and I forgot which side the sun rises from. And then just now, it dawned on me.
Oh, dang. Dude.
Oh,
my gosh,
boy.
Dude. You're killing it. You're
Well,
killing it.
thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. We will see you tomorrow. And happy first day of July. Cheers, everyone.
Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks for watching.